Friday, November 9th, 2018. Welcome to day 7 of the Carnivore Diet. This is amazing. I am changing. I had one day this week that my energy levels were low, had some problems, but when you look at the totality of the 7 days so far, I had one bad day. One day where probably my body was trying to do some adaptation to this new diet. Struggling. I had one day of some afternoon nausea and things like that. Overall, though, for the last 7 days, I'm going through a serious metamorphosis, and it's wonderful. It's outstanding. My personality is changing. My mental state is changing. My mental health is improving. My body is changing. So I got on the scale this morning. All right. When I started this diet, I was over 250 pounds. I was like probably 252 pounds, somewhere around there. Got on the scale this morning. 241 pounds. Weight loss for 1 week. It's almost 10 pounds in 1 week. And I got to tell you, I am eating a lot of food. It's ridiculous. On the carnivore diet, you will get just ravenous hunger. It's amazing because your metabolism is just changing. It's picking up, it's improving, it's going through so much. I have found that at first, during the first part of the week, and this might have been part of my problem, why the first couple of days was harder than others, I tried to include some intermittent fasting in it. I would fast from 8 p.m. to I would try to make it to noon the next day. That would be a 16-hour intermittent fast. I don't recommend that. If you're starting out on the carnivore diet, I don't recommend that you try that. And the reason why your body just needs that protein, that fat, in order to go through this metamorphosis as quickly as possible. So maybe that's something I'll add on later on in my carnivore diet experience. Maybe after 30 days, I'll try some intermittent fasting and bring that back in. But right now, if you get hungry on this diet, eat. And that means packing food. If you get hungry in the morning, you throw down a hard-boiled egg, okay? And that'll sustain you for another hour, maybe 2 hours. Those deli meat and cheese roll-ups, that's a great thing. You just pack that in your lunch, you take that along. That way you're not spending a whole lot of money. You're not ordering ribeyes every day or anything like that. But eat. You have to eat. You have to eat a lot. If you're not getting a pound of meat, for the big guys here, if you're a lady that's smaller in stature and your stomach size is obviously much smaller than mine, you're not going to need a pound of meat. But some of the big guys, I'm 6'2", used to be 6'3". Age is just creeping up on me. 6'2", currently 241 pounds. So I'm a big guy. And I find that at least a pound of meat every couple of hours, or some form of protein every couple of hours, is what you're going to need. I've watched Sean Baker. He's saying some guys out there, they're eating like 5 pounds of meat a day, and I can understand that because of the hunger that you feel. And maybe it's I'm not really craving carbohydrates. Because, we have carbohydrates in our office. Our boss buys it so that we always have something to snack on like that. But I don't want it. I go in, I grab a hard-boiled egg, I throw that down. I'm good. It's a much better snack for me. It's keeping my energy levels up, and it's keeping my body in much better health than it has been in years. I told my wife this morning, she's trying the carnivore diet with me. She's having a much harder time than I am. So I don't understand the differences between the male and a female, and the requirements that I think a female might need on this diet as opposed to what a male needs on this diet. because I absolutely feel fantastic, but she's going into day 3 of having nausea and having problems. So we want to kind of take a look at what that, how much her fat content is that she's getting in her diet, maybe improve that so her energy levels are going up. There are some things that she has not given up yet for the carnivore diet. She's still cheating in certain ways. I kind of suspect that might have something to do with it, but it doesn't make sense because I have my cheats. As I said before, I'm trying to get through all of my almond milk before I go and buy a ton of whole milk. And I also still have my recovery drink that I have every day, every morning. But my energy levels, as soon as I wake up in the morning, are really high, even before I finish this. And I haven't finished it yet. My energy levels are just exploding. Overall, this carnivore diet is an incredible experience. I highly recommend it, especially for guys who fit my physique, my build. If you're a big man, the carnivore diet is probably something that, for your ancestral DNA profile, carnivore diet is probably something that you really need to consider in your life, because so far, day 7, this has been life-changing. I mean, where has this been my entire life? Why were we told fruits, vegetables, and carbohydrates is your well-balanced meal? That's such a lie. For my body type, for my DNA profile, that is such a lie. At least as far as the evidence is showing so far on this carnivore diet. All right, guys, we'll see you next week, because I won't make any videos over the weekend. Talk to you later.